And folks, you already know what it is, and you know what you're gonna get. You about to get a show, a stream. You about to get something special from the Black Guru as we discuss this Diddy situation. Listen, this is right up my alley, folks. I got a whole lot to say about this. This is right up my alley. This is what I've been talking about a lot, and especially for the men. If you watching this, especially on replay, you gonna hear some things and learn some things. You're gonna say, you know what? I see exactly what Black Guru been talking about. Because there's a whole lot that's going on with this situation that's been happening for years, stemming back, according to the Department of Justice. I read directly from their website, stemming back from to 2008. They didn't went way back on this man to get as much information as they possibly can. If you're joining right now, especially on the YouTube channel, do me a favor. If you're watching this on replay, hit the like button for me. If you're watching this on replay, do me a favor, hit the like button for me. I'll talk to the people once they come in here a little bit more, the ones that are watching live. Here we go, folks. Let's bring in the people over here on the IG channel. Let's bring them up in here so that we can get this thing going. Starting us off with one of them things. You already know what it is. You know I'm going to give it to you raw, straight, uncut. I'm not going to hold back no punches for as much as possible. And you're definitely in for a treat. Somebody said this is going to be funny. Oh, yeah, brother. You already know. You're going to get some entertainment. You're going to have a little fun. Some of them going to get mad, especially these ones. It's amazing to me that the men, sometimes they might get a little upset when they watching my videos on replay, but not too many of them. The women in real time, they get mad live. They get real mad live, but we gonna go. We on one now. Yes, shout out to everybody that is joining over here on the IG channel. Let's go, folks. Already got people in the building supporting the Black Guru and getting us off with some badges over here. Yeah. I know, right? I heard about that. 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. My goodness. Oh, we finna get into it. We about to get into it. All right, folks. For those of you who don't know this whole situation, listen, you can go directly to the Department of Justice website and get everything. You can get all the information. I'm going to pull it up right now. For those of you that watch it on the YouTube channel, you can be able to see it. For those of you on IG, you ain't going to be able to see this. But I want to show y'all something real quick. Look at this. Right? We in it. We own it right now. If you want to talk to me about this situation, you definitely can request to come up live. And I will pull you up live. Let me plug in my little device here so that if somebody requests to come live, I can talk to them. Okay. Y'all should be able to hear me. Can y'all hear me over on the Instagram? Y'all should be able to hear me. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me over here on Instagram? I just plugged it in. Y'all think Diddy did it? Y'all can write me in the chat room. I want to know, do y'all think he did it? Y'all think the allegations are true? Do y'all think he did it? Are the allegations true? Do you think he did it? Thank y'all for letting me know you can hear me. Do you think he did it? Do you think Diddy did it? Here we go. Look at this right here, folks. This is what the Department of Justice put out. And for those of you that don't know, look, you got to look at the details. You got to look at the details because although there is a man, Damian Williams, who's the U.S. Attorney for that district in New York, there were women assistant attorneys in New York that actually did all the investigation on this. I've been telling y'all, but listen, a lot of y'all brothers gonna learn, especially black men. This rap game and the Doughboy game, all of that stuff, it doesn't end well. And I don't care if it take them 10, 15, 20 years to get you. They gonna get you. They gonna get you. Right? You have a group of women, assistant U.S. attorneys that put all of this together. right? And I'm telling you, I bet you that Cassie video, y'all understand how women work most of the time. That Cassie, for those of you who want to see, it's right here. That Cassie video was the one that did it. That probably set a bunch of the women on fire. And they said, oh, hell no, we done. We finna get this joker. Once they saw that, they said, we done. We about to get this joker. And they got him. If you can see right here, for the people that are watching over on the YouTube channel, you can see right here. This is who handled the case. Listen to these names. Meredith Foster, Emily Johnson, Christy Slavic, Madison Reddick, Mitzi Steiner. Those are all women. Those are all women who investigated him. They're not playing. Y'all got to understand that we get to a certain point in life when power changes. You may have been doing a certain thing when you were younger, and there were a bunch of men in power, you know, attorneys were different, judges were different, the president's different, all of this stuff. So the sentiment of the country is going to be different. The sentiment of how men are handled going to be different. The sentiment of how women are handled is going to be different. But then, yes, Caucasian women, right. When you start having more women and certain kind of women get in power, they're not going to play. And especially they're not going to play with no black man. Come on, Guru. You talking that talk already night. Hello, Millie. Shout out to everybody that's joining. He is innocent until proven guilty. That's right. But I'm going to tell you right now. That it doesn't matter how much money you got, how much fame you had, that you've been doing. Listen, you piss off the wrong W's in this country, and they got power, and they got evidence on you. They are going to get you, and it's going to be over for you. Y'all got to watch how y'all move. Why do you think I promote, and I've been promoting y'all to be married to a good woman, a righteous woman, a virtuous woman, and not out here fooling around with these jokers? These are industry women. Do y'all realize that? These are industry women that he was messing off with. These freak offs, right? For those of you who are watching over here, look. I want you to see this. It says that, among other things, Combs' sexual abuse of women, including causing them to engage in frequent days-long sexual activity with male commercial sex workers, some of whom were transported over state lines. He called these events freak-offs, right? And look at this, right? It says that Combs used violence, intimidation, and leverage his power over victims, power he obtained through obtaining and distributing narcotics to them, exploiting his financial support to them, and threatening to cut them off and controlling their careers. These are industry women. Controlling the career? What kind of career do you think they wanted to have? Lady, why are you worried about if I have a wife or not? Do you think they were looking at a career in finance and business management and nursing? Do you think they were coming to P Diddy for a career in nursing? Come on, Guru. You talking that talk, brother. Do you think that they were coming to P Diddy for a career in teaching? They wanted to be a preschool teacher. He was controlling them from being a preschool teacher. Do you think he was controlling their career from doing anything that was legitimate? Hell no. He was controlling their career. He was controlling their career so that because they wanted to be a part of the industry. They wanted to be the next R&B or rap sensation. Nothing good that we've seen has ever really come from this situation where men are involved in the rap game. This stuff lasts for some years. It may last. Sometimes it lasts for months. Sometimes don't even last for days. I bet you if you looked into all of the cases in which a lot of these men end up arrested, especially men of color, that's what they were doing. Rapping and trapping. rapping and trapping. And it's a sad thing that a lot of the women in the community, they think that this is their way out. They think that this is their big ticket. They're attracted to this junk. They're attracted to men that are involved in criminal activity so that they can try to advance themselves because they feel like that's where the money and power is. This is a joke. And it's all fun and games, right? It'd be all fun and games when you have the promise of advancing your career in that industry. But where's y'all's dignity at, y'all's pride? This go back to 2008. Where is y'all's dignity and pride at as W's? You do anything for money, anything for fame, anything for clout. Letting this man control you and put narcotics and everything up in you. But you know what? Listen, because he's innocent until proven guilty, we don't know if all this stuff is true, but we can assume they got a whole lot of evidence on this joker and they're going to get... This is only the beginning, folks. And I called this out a while back. There's going to be a whole lot more men that are involved in these industries that are doing stuff like this that are going to be exposed, locked up for life. This is only the beginning. Trust me. While more and more of these W's come out with riches and money, right? Because this is part of the game too. It's not just about, y'all gotta think about this. Hey, I want to put y'all men on some game right now. There's nothing like the vindictiveness and the scorn of a woman. Some of these incidents now that are being brought to the forefront are because women, some of them, right, are upset that all the dreams that P Diddy promised them never came true. Woo! The things, the promises that he made never came true. So therefore, they said, the hell with it. We about to go to the feds. We about to start talking. We about to start reporting.
Stop.
Do y'all hear me? Am I making sense to y'all tonight? Folks, I need everybody watching on the YouTube channel to hit the like button. Hit the like button. Somebody said it's males too. Yeah, we know that there were males involved, but if you go and read what the Department of Justice put out, this is mostly talking about women. They didn't mention much about men. This is mostly going in and talking about women, what he was doing to women, allegedly. We have to say allegedly because he's innocent until proven guilty in the United States Court of Law. This stuff right here, I want y'all to listen to me very carefully. This is so important. I'm going to keep telling y'all, men, y'all brothers, y'all got to develop a huge amount of sexual discipline. The stakes are too high. Imagine, look, some of these dudes that took jobs with Diddy as security and different things like that, that involved themselves with all this stuff over the years, they gonna get it too. They gonna get prosecuted too. They gonna get locked up too. They gonna face all of this scrutiny and stuff too. Trust me. And it could have been you. Having fun, doing all that stuff, being a part of that, getting your rocks off with some, and listen, and they industry women. So you already know they out here screwing anything and everything to try to advance themselves. You already know they screwing everything. This ain't nothing good that you getting. I'm trying to help y'all and talk to y'all tonight. There's no reason for you as a man. Listen, because it's so easy to get involved in this stuff. Once you, yes, the Hollywood game. Once you start getting involved in this stuff, all of them, it seemed like. How many, can anybody tell me any of them that have been involved in all of this stuff and have ended up clean? Can anybody tell me anybody that's ended up clean? I don't know one of them. Especially if they become a rapper. They become a rapper or a trapper. They don't end up clean. It's always dirty. They be dirty. Scandals, lies, substances, sex parties, STI, STD, all of this stuff ends up happening to them. There's nothing there's nothing that's good that comes from none of this stuff. This stuff is terrible, wicked, evil. Why do you think I tell y'all? And listen, we had the dude that came on here for the last few nights. That's part of the Zeus network, right? And he says all of these industry women that you see on this Zeus that you think are in relationship, he said all of them are cheating. They all sleeping around with different men that are part of the industry. You can't forget about that, folks. It's two sides to this thing. You got the men on one side that are doing it right, they being controlled by the money, right? They're controlled just as much by the money too, because they want the money, but they want to do all kind of debaucherous acts on these W's. And these W's are in on it because they want the money and they don't care. They'll do whatever it takes to get it. But if you scorn them and they don't feel like they get, because it don't matter. You could give them and right, thinking you're going to pimp them out. You can promise them and give them everything you promise. And if it still ain't enough, your career still might be over. Come on, Guru. You don't think R. Kelly delivered on some promises? You don't think Bill Cosby delivered on some promises in the rest of them? You don't think they delivered on promises? That's my question to y'all. They saying the men getting pimped out too. Yeah. That's so true. Listen, folks, y'all can request up. I'll take y'all on and have this conversation because this is a very important conversation. I titled this that we're having this conversation about Diddy from a high value male's perspective because it's too many ratchet and low value dudes or people, W's and men talking about stuff like this. We need some high value, some class talking about stuff like this. What's going on, brother?
How you doing today, Guru?
I'm doing excellent.
So where should we start? I mean, I'm listening to some of the things you're saying, and you're making excellent points.
I mean, there's so much to cover in this. I mean, you got my perspective on all this was that you got not only the assistant attorney generals who are all women,
right,
that decided that, hey, we going after this dude. And I think that Cassie video played a huge part where they said, hell, we about to go in on this dude. He think he gonna get away, right? And then you had because he been paying the hush money for a long time. Then I think behind the scenes, you got some of these ones that didn't get what they was promised, right? Because we can relate this to a level of non-rich men. This is why I'm holding this topic too. This is not just about rich men who are able to do this. A man who's not rich, right? This is relatable on a lower scale level. If you making promises and doing these type of things to certain women and they don't feel like you gave them and they didn't get what they really want, they gonna get you.
It's basically extortion in a way. I also think that in the times that we're in now, a lot of things were more acceptable back then. You think about the programming that we have of the sexual nature of what's being fed to us. So also, I believe a lot of the facts that were released, I think they're one-sided. So they're talking about thousands of bottles of lubes. You got to keep in mind, this man was hosting parties. It might not per se just be his. It could have been for anyone that wanted to participate, or he could have had, I don't know, maybe side selling them. Who knows? Who knows what he's doing behind closed doors? But I do think that, as you said, a lot of things were probably promised. I don't believe that everything is true. Some of it probably was consensual. And I do think that a lot of them were it was Me Too, basically.
Hold on a minute, brother. This happens in club nights and every night, right? Where there's a blurred line between what's consensual and what's not. When them drinks start flowing, right? Because at any moment,
That's a valid point.
Or
Very
the
valid
next
point.
day, she can come out and say, I didn't agree to what happened last night. I was drinking.
Right. Or you may not remember. There's actually a Breakfast Club clip where I don't remember the exact words, but he said something and he said he didn't say it. They had the audio of it. And he said, I don't remember saying that. So after a wild night, there's times where you might not even remember. But that does validate your point that in that point it may not be consensual. But I stick to the point of saying I do believe that I don't believe that all of it is true. Yeah, he's guilty. I do believe he's guilty on certain things, but not everything. And I think they're picking and choosing exactly what they want to release to cause what's the word? Basically cause like hysteria, something to talk about.
Do you think it's over for him? Do you think he's going to get the life sentence?
Life sentence? I don't know if it'll be life. I do think
they're charging him with racketeering is like a sleuth of just a whole bunch of stuff mixed into one, and then the sex trafficking, like all of that. That's huge.
I believe it depends on how much he tells.
And let's remember, he's not an old man, right? It's not like he's 80 years old and now they prosecute him and they say, okay, let's be a little soft on him. They're gonna throw everything at him and want to get him.
He's an African American male.
So and here's another telltale sign, right? No bail.
Oh yeah. He's definitely gonna see some time. No doubt about it. As far as life, I can't call that, but I do believe that it all determines on how much he knows and how much he's willing to tell.
Okay, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming on and sharing your opinion.
Guru. I love your content. Thank you for allowing me to come on your platform, express a few thoughts, and I'll continue listening. I hope to talk to you soon.
Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you. Have a good night.
Take it easy, brother. Thank you.
Folks, do me a favor. I need everybody watching on the YouTube channel. I need about 50 more people to hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button. We're missing a whole lot of likes. It takes 2 seconds to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much in advance. Folks, as you're listening to this content, if you value this content, for our first hour, I'm still about 11 people shy on our badge goal over here on the IG. Support the content. Let me make sure I also pin the Cash App, because this is the only way I'm able to keep this content going. I have a new Cash App. Don't send anything to the old one. Only way I'm able to keep this content going is when you guys support this content. So we'll see where we're at when we're getting a little bit closer to our first hour to continue this stream going. And I got folks that want to talk about this tonight, that want to come up and have this conversation. Thank y'all so much in advance for contributing. To get badges and support the stream on IG, hit the little heart in the box. That should allow you to support the Black Guru. It's the only way I'm able to, if you love this type of content. Let's do this, folks. Let's do this. You think they're going to allow an all-woman cast to oversee this case? They already have. They're the ones who have been investigating it. It's all women who put this case together. You got to pay attention. You got to look at the details. You got to look at the intricacies of what's going on, right? There's already all women that are on top of this, that are trying to ensure and make sure that had a huge role that to the point that he didn't get bail. Y'all got to realize as men, like I say, listen, there's a reason why I've never supported the pump and dump revolution, the smash and pass and all of that other stuff. The stakes are too high. I've never supported that. You start getting involved in all of this stuff. You're not going to be involved in all kind of substance and liquor and sex parties and all that. It's highly unlikely you're going to do something like that when you marry, when you got a wife. There's safety in having a good wife by your side. You're not going to do all that when you're involved in that stuff. But when your mind is set on F these jokers, I'm going to just pump and dump them, I'm going to just screw them and smash and pass and all of that stuff, you don't know what rabbit hole you're going to end up going on down. You don't know what rabbit hole. Next thing you know, you locked up and your life is over. Somebody said the key word is good. Yeah, a good woman, a great woman, a woman that is respectable. That's why I be telling y'all got to leave these high body count jokers alone. Got to leave these industry girls alone. Got to leave these ones that's in love with these rappers alone. Don't even screw them. They not worth your time. Because listen, that same vindictiveness, hey, I didn't make it. I didn't get a chance to be around Chris Brown or whoever. So now I'm going to take all of this out on this Negro that was screwing me or got me pregnant or whatever. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. You got to be smart. You got to move like you got some sense in this world today when it comes to it, because they got a whole lot of power. Things are not the way it used to be. And I don't promote nothing that he's accused of doing at all. But at the same time, when you go and read this, these were women that were trying to get their career advanced. He wasn't doing this with church women. He wasn't doing this with women that are attending a masjid. He's doing this with ones that are part of the industry. Yes, somebody said they'll keep having babies with the same men. How many? Here's the sad part about all this. And I've said this before. If Diddy was even found guilty, and let's say he did 10 years, but he still has some money and he got out, I can bet you, I can almost guarantee you, when he gets out, when he got out and he still had money, there would still be a plenty of women that would be interested in being with him that said he was not guilty all along, that would want to screw him, that would want to have his babies. Guarantee you, as long as he still had some money, y'all got to think about that. Y'all got to think about stuff like that, how that is ridiculous and sad. Where we at on our badge goal, folks? Let's go. Let's go, folks. Support the content as we're going off and going in. It's pinned in the YouTube channel and it's pinned on the IG channel. Support, hit the Cash App, hit the, there's PayPal, Venmo in the link tree in my bio if you don't have Cash App. Let's go, folks. Lady, whoever was requesting to come up, your request is gone. So you have to re-request. If you wanted to request to come up and talk to me, you have to re-request. There you go. The request, I think sometimes they time out. So you got to re-request to come up and talk to me sometimes. All right, folks. Let's see. Yes.
What's up? Good evening.
How you doing? Good evening.
I'm doing good.
Okay.
So I came to see what you was up here talking about, and you're talking about Diddy.
Okay, you don't hear what I'm talking about? I've been talking about it for a while.
I hear what you're talking about. I'm just saying I came on to listen to what you were talking about, because you usually be talking, a lot of
Have you
smack,
heard anything
so
I said this whole time?
I said I did.
Why is your voice so deep? Is it your phone or is it your voice? You smoke a lot or something?
No, I actually have a cold.
Okay.
Why is your nose so big?
You look rough. You look like you more than God. You look like you stay inside of a trap house, right?
I do.
And sell cheap cooter cat for substance money.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Let me help you judge me more. I like when people judge me.
You just want to be on camera. Lady,
No,
look.
And you were talking
You didn't
about
hit
Diddy,
the wall. Listen.
but you don't hear.
Listen.
You don't listen fucking very well. Obviously. You just want to be an asshole, like I said. Right?
You going through the transformation?
Woman. I'm a real fucking woman, bitch. I got 7 kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's your husband at then?
C-section mark.
Where's your husband at then?
Babe. What the fuck you talking about?
Ooh, it looked like it stank too. And he's screwing you?
It might do. You look like you like
It
dick
looked
and
like it
balls.
stank. He screwing you?
You look like you like dick and balls.
Did you hear what I said? He screwing you like that?
Very fucking
It
well.
look real funky in there.
Very fucking well.
The hell out of my stream.
Bye.
Boy, oh boy. Our women. It's sad, folks, when, you know, the reason why I've said for so long that I don't deal with the BW, right? And they just, why do y'all prove me right every day? Why? They say not all of us are like that, Guru. When have I gotten any decent, classy, honorable women of color that have come up here and talked to me? Why is it always the ones that look smoked out, drugged out, like they've been selling Cooter Cat for 15 years? If y'all not all like that, how come no other ones come up and represent? Where the good ones at? Dang, I should have waited until her boo came. I'm not going to wait on that. I'm not going to sit here and be disrespected by that thing. You should already know. Y'all should probably know what her man looked like. You're talking about we should have waited on her man. You should probably already know what her man looked like. A joke. Because she was a joke coming on here talking to me like that and acting a fool. Folks, listen, I'm already feeling like that right now. I need y'all to support the stream right now and get us closer to our badge goal and get us closer to our Cash App goal. Let's go. I'm already not feeling it for what I done already experienced. Shout out to Miss Samantha for the Cash App. Thank you so much, sister. I appreciate you. I got it. And shout out to, I think it's Kyrie, said, keep it up, Black Guru. Thank you for the Cash App. Thank you for supporting the content. Same thing with the people over on the YouTube channel. Y'all can hit the super chat. I'm about 50 likes shy on the YouTube channel. Let's go, folks. YouTube, y'all, super chat. Support the content by super chatting. That's the way that we keep this content going. Y'all see this junk that I have to put up with? These no good jokers? Good evening. You're a little in the dark, so you got to turn. Can you turn the light on a little lighter?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
You doing okay tonight?
I'm doing excellent.
Good. Is that better for you?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
What you got for me? You ain't saying nothing.
Because, I don't know. I don't really like your comments when you talk about Black women. You generalize us a lot.
No, what happens is I hold these streams and I tell y'all to come up and talk to me if y'all have something to say. And then y'all will say in the comment section, we not all like that, but the ones that come up and talk to me is all like that. It's hardly any time I get somebody with some sense that's a BW that come up here and talk to me.
I've seen some of your, I've seen you talk to Black women who aren't like that.
I said it's not many. I didn't say there were none. I said not many.
But then you turned around and say that all. So which one?
No, I didn't say all. I said y'all say we not all like. Are you listening? Let me repeat. I said that y'all say we not all like that. But every time I hold these streams, it be just about all of y'all that act like that.
Got it. Okay.
Now, is you going to be different? What makes you different?
I'm just me. I was raised correctly, in my opinion.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Where are you living right now with that blue paint on the walls?
That's my accent color. Like that. Yeah, I painted these walls a long time ago. And
That's a house?
I was going through something.
Is that a house? What are you living in?
I stay in an apartment, but I have free reign to do whatever I want to it because of how I bought it. So I
You ain't bought it if it's an apartment. You ain't bought nothing.
Well, I have free reign to do what I want to do in here.
You ain't got no free reign to do what you want to do in no apartment.
How you gonna tell me?
How can you have free? Hold on a minute.
Right?
Hold on. How can you have free reign in an apartment? You have a landlord. There's rules and regulations. You have a lease agreement that tells you what you can and cannot do.
So what do you think my lease agreement says, since you know?
It don't say that you got free reign. I can guarantee you that.
So you don't think that they've been in my apartment and they've seen the paint?
I don't know if they've been in. But listen, that's not the question. You asked me, what do I think your lease agreement says? And I told you, I can guarantee you it don't tell you got free reign.
But I do. Do you not?
Show the lease agreement that says you got free reign. Show it.
I show that to you? Why are you so arrogant and cocky?
Who's arrogant? I asked you a question.
To have an attitude with me. You can't tell me what my business is. They've been in my apartment. I can rip the carpet.
I asked you a question. How is that arrogant?
In here. I can do whatever I want.
Y'all love to argue, BWs. I asked you a question.
You don't listen well. You don't listen well. You do a lot.
Are you going to pull out the lease agreement and show where it says you got free reign to do whatever the hell you want to do?
Are you my husband or my father?
Hell no. And I can tell why you ain't got one.
Why? Because I don't want to pull my lease agreement out.
No, because you don't know how to be quiet and hush and submit to a man. That's why you don't got no husband.
What have you done for me to submit to you?
I wouldn't do nothing to you.
But not listen.
I wouldn't do nothing to you.
You can't tell me that what my lease says that I can do. If my walls are painted, clearly I got permission to paint my walls. You literally picked out the back wall and found something to argue with.
You know, folks, I'm over here having a whole conversation and discussion on the Diddy case, and they like to come up and mess with me and talk about, y'all notice you always got a lot to say about black women. You see, I told y'all they stalk me and follow me wherever the hell I go. She just wants some clout. You know, I told y'all they not doing as good. Listen,
you have 200 views.
Shh. What you say?
You don't have enough.
Okay.
Clout.
See, look. They want to come up and get a little clout because they don't got it on their own.
You have clout?
They don't got it on their own. They can't go live and generate an audience of people that want to see them unless they selling Cooter Cat. That's the only way that they can get some, and they barely can get an audience for that. And then at the hold on.
Your comments are great.
And then when I'm over here streaming, right? Even though they got so much negative and crazy stuff to say about me, they follow me wherever I go.
I actually didn't have any.
Okay, so how are you here? How do you know about me? If I'm nobody, how do you know? How are you here?
Not say you are nobody, but you have
okay, then obviously you gonna tell. How you gonna tell me I ain't got nothing? I got a whole lot going. I've built up platform after platform after platform, continually growing every day. How the hell you gonna tell me I ain't got nothing going on?
You have a grandiose personality. I said you have 200 viewers. So for you to think that somebody's
I don't have 200 viewers. I got way more than 200 viewers. I got viewers watching me on different platforms and avenues right now. You don't know what the hell you talking about. You just running your mouth.
You trying to prove something to me and I'm a stranger.
I ain't trying to prove nothing to you. Why are you here? Why did you request to come up here other than to argue?
You're really insecure.
Why did you request to come up here?
I didn't. I said you made a generalized statement towards black women. That's
what was the statement I made?
You said that y'all all say ... And then I turned around and said, well, if you saying all of us
what's the ... You gotta say what I said.
You know what you said.
No. What did I say? You said I said ... I didn't say. I don't even talk like that. I don't say ... What did I say?
That's the figure of speech, sir.
No, it ain't no figure of speech. Tell me what I said.
Know that. If you didn't know that.
What's that sitting on top of your head?
It's whatever I want it to be.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Are those prescription
Look
glasses
like a pile of you know what?
Are those prescription glasses that you have on?
The hell up off of my stream. Over. This is sad, folks, and pathetic. The best they got is to say, listen, folks, we getting close. Y'all got 10 minutes. We getting close to our first hour. Where am I at on our goals? I'm still 7 people shy of hitting our halfway mark on our badge goal. I need 7 more badge supporters ASAP to keep this content going. And I still need 3 more Cash App supporters. I need 3 more Cash App supporters and 7 more badge supporters. Let's go, folks. Cash App is pinned at the bottom, and it's also in the link tree in my bio, and it's also in the link tree that's in the chat room of the YouTube channel. Let's go. Don't let anyone change your... Oh, they're not changing my peace. I'm very much at peace. They can't do nothing to me, trust me. They don't bother me. They don't irritate me, nothing. I'm very much at peace. Because I can tell you right now, folks, when I turn this joint off, I sleep really good at night. I don't sit up here and think about them and they edges and they wig and weave and how miserable they are and how they ain't got no husband and how I don't think about none of that stuff. How can you get on, Moni? Come over here to the Instagram channel and I'll pull you up. Come over here, come live on IG. Hopefully you have an IG. Come over here to IG. One of none. Let's see what's going on with this person. No, I have the same supporters. I'm gonna not stream like this and keep the content going if we don't get new supporters, because it'd be the same people that support me all the time. Let's go. I need some new supporters that ain't supported before. Y'all watching this content for free. Zero post 34. Let's see who this is. If you come up here acting up and don't have no sense or no class, you're gonna be gone. I'm not gonna play with y'all tonight. If you don't come up here acting like you got some sense and some class, you're gonna be gone. I'm very emotional. Then don't watch me. What you watching it for if I'm very emotional? Huh? You stupid. You ignorant. Why would you watch someone? You calling me a very emotional man, but you sitting here watching me. Why are you watching it then? I can't even sit here and talk about the Diddy case because y'all act like this. Folks, I'm short about 40 likes, 50 likes on the YouTube channel. I need about 50 people to hit the like button. I need about 50 people to hit the like button. Thank you in advance. I need about 50 people to hit the like button.
Hi, Guru.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. This is a very interesting. I just got home, and this is crazy about what he's being accused of. But in California, everybody kind of knew that was, something was gonna pop off if you went to those parties. I know plenty of people that have gone, and it's kind of sad. I do want to say that I don't want us to forget that there are women that have been raped and men too, and I just don't want us to not acknowledge that.
Okay, hold on a second. Because we got to say it's all alleged. We don't know how true it is until he's proven guilty. Okay, what makes you think that he's guilty?
Because I know someone that he raped.
Be careful. Don't say that word.
Allegedly,
he assaulted. Just say he assaulted.
Okay, sorry. Allegedly, someone that I'm very close to, that I know.
A woman?
Yes.
She told you this, that he assaulted her?
Yes.
How do you know she's telling the truth?
Well, it's alleged. It's someone.
Okay, so you don't know if she's telling the truth.
Well, how about all these other people? I mean, I'm just saying that maybe.
Was you ever with her at one of these parties or anything to verify?
No, I'm a homebody. I don't go to stuff like that. But I do have friends that have gone to parties like that, and it's not just at his house; it's other celebrities. Probably the reason why it happened today, they were supposed to get him on Monday, but it was because there's a A-lister that they have a video, supposedly, allegedly, of some things going down. That those bottles of oil is not the only thing they found. They're just
What
not
was we know that's not the only thing. Was your friend? Let me ask you this: was your friend ever actively involved with him beyond just the one time he did something to your friend?
no.
Was she trying to advance her career, industry girl, anything like that?
No, I mean, to be honest.
Well, how do you? But I'm looking at what the Department of Justice says. This is talking about women who are looking to advance their career, and we already know what kind of advancement they were looking for.
Okay, so there's.
So how did he get involved with her?
She got invited, and it's not that hard to get to one of his parties, or at least back in the day.
How long ago did this happen?
2008 or 9. Around when I got divorced. So 2008, 2009.
But she ain't never came out and filed charges against him, press charges?
Most women don't. No, I'm not lying.
Why? Why do you think she never did?
I don't know. Oh, you a lie, Train. And why is your name Train? People run Train on you? Shut the fuck up. Sorry. Trying to be respectful.
You out here using that kind of language, and ain't you looking for another husband?
Don't call me out like that. Anyway, the reason why I wanted to come on is because I just wanted to say mainly that we need to also acknowledge that there are, I mean, Amanda Seales was at a party and couldn't get home. She Ubered. It's not it's not like there are just, I want to say, innocent people. I'm too scary to go to parties like that. But it does happen, and I don't want us to lose sight of allegedly there being people that went there.
You're scared to go to parties like that, but you got a circle of friends who do that type of stuff. So what does that say about your character?
Okay, so let me talk. Okay, first of all, I went to high school, LA High, with a lot of people that kind of do other things. I'm a homebody.
What do you mean do other things? What does that mean?
There's like celebrities. People or B-list celebrities.
What celebrities do you know?
Do I know?
Personally, yeah.
I'm not going to I'll tell you on a one-on-one. I'm not telling strangers.
Why not?
I'm sorry.
What's the problem?
I'd rather not, Guru.
Okay.
But birds of a feather flock together, please. LA, or she a big liar? Yes, I'm in LA.
Why are you going through all the comments? I mean, they gonna say what they want to. Okay, so do you think Diddy did all this stuff?
I don't think he did absolutely everything. No. But
So you just wanted to come up and say that you had a friend that he did this to? Are y'all still friends?
Friends at a distance. I'm a homebody. I don't go out much, but I am in touch with friends and stuff.
Have you ever been to any type of freaky party?
No.
You ain't never got your freak on with nobody?
Not at no party. No.
So you just been innocent all these years?
No, I haven't been innocent all these years. After my divorce, I, moved around a little bit. But I haven't been at any like freak offs or anything. But out here, they have parties like that.
But you in LA. So, okay, hold on a minute. You in LA, you in the know. How you in the know, but you ain't never been to none of this stuff to see it?
I'm not in the know. That's the thing.
You said they be having all that stuff out there. So how do you know if you ain't never seen it?
Because when you're out here, there's no way for you to go any public high school in Los Angeles, California, and not know somebody.
Public high school, lady, you was in high school, what, 20 years ago, 30 years ago?
Please don't call me lady. Yes, a long time ago, but some of those people are doing other things. My point is,
well, you keep bringing up, but no, I'm saying you keep bringing up high school, public high school. You ain't been in high school in a long time. I'm
still friends with them. well, again, I just wanted to say I didn't want to lose sight of that. But I also, while we're speaking, there's a lot of men that these people turn out, or maybe they've liked it all along. I don't know. It's not just the women.
The men are getting turned out. Once again, you saying this stuff. See, I don't know how y'all expect me to believe all this stuff when you never been to see none of this stuff with your own two eyes. You going off of gossip that you didn't heard?
I wouldn't say it's gossip.
Okay, so tell me more. When the last time you been to one?
I ain't never been to one. The only thing I ever been to is like a kids party with celebrities.
You ever had a threesome?
No, Guru, really? We've had a one-on-one. Why are you gonna ask me that?
Well, I'm just saying you got to know something about this freaky stuff that be happening, and you got to have some experience.
I've never been to a party. When I was in college, I was afraid to go.
Well, how are we supposed to? I'm just saying, I got this audience, and it's me up here too. How are we supposed to take your word for it if you ain't never been and seen none of this stuff?
Well, you don't have to, but I'm being genuine.
You ever been at a celebrity's house? Do you have anything that you can?
Yes, but I don't want to say anything. I didn't come on here to say that.
Why are you so secretive then? If you want to give us, hold on, Moni, hold on.
African head wrap.
Hold on. Yeah. Stop talking to the comments.
Okay.
You wanted to come on here and give us a personal story and expect us to not verify. You already know me. I'm going to ask questions. You say you had a one-on-one with me. Didn't I get in depth and ask you deep questions?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. So guess what? And we're not talking about that, but what I'm discussing is with you here. So I'm going to question you. I want to know, how did you get all of this information and you ain't never been to none of these type of parties? You won't discuss what celebrity's house you've been at and none of this stuff. So how are we supposed to take your word for it?
I think I'd rather you take my word than people that are just saying cap or whatever that is.
Okay, well, how am I supposed to take your word for it? And I don't even know whose house you've been to.
How can I say that? I live in a place where there's a boxer, a very wealthy boxer, that his baby mama lives out here.
Ooh.
He can't read.
Say the name.
Floyd Mayweather. So there are parties.
You live in the same neighborhood as Floyd Mayweather?
The one.
You live next door to his baby mama?
His kids went to school with her kids, but she's dead now. She passed away. So they had parties for the kids. Yeah. But they weren't freak-offs, because that's what you're trying to get to.
But that's what you're discussing. We're discussing freak-off.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't think there's anyone that's on here that's going to say that they've been to a freak-off. My main point was to get on here to say, let's not lose sight of the alleged things that have happened to people. Because when I was on YouTube, I was reading those comments, and it just kind of felt like it was...
Okay, hold on a minute. You've been watching my content for how long? And you did one-on-ones with me and stuff. How long you been watching my content?
It's been about, 4 months or so.
Okay. So my question to you is, you ain't never requested to come up and talk about all those other topics I talked about. But when we talking about getting freak off, you want to come up and talk about what it was about getting freaky. What's really on your mind tonight?
No, I really, honest.
Really? You ain't been with no man in a while. Let's be real. So
why are you telling these people my business?
I don't know your business. I'm just guessing. I don't remember.
We did talk.
Okay, but I don't remember. You know how many people I didn't talk to? I would have to go back and read all the notes and everything. I'm just saying, I think you ain't been with no man in a while. And it probably, because the woman came up here once and told me, said, Guru, sometimes it do something to us as women when we hear people talking about getting freaky and things of that nature.
Oh, boy.
Did that do something to you? I'm trying to figure out what triggered you to want to come up after all this time.
To be honest, I didn't want to come up. I'm always one of those people that's in the comments. I don't want you asking me like
What you
about
mean
my.
you didn't want to come up? I was reading you over on the YouTube channel and you
I'm
said,
just
how do
saying
I get
before.
on? You kept
You
saying, how
always
do I
say
get
women
up?
don't. You always say women don't come on, but honestly, when I was on YouTube and some of the women and it kind of seemed like I got the feeling that you were kind of like, I don't want to say bashing, but it looked like it was going to a way where you were kind of blaming women. I
Are you a
don't know.
black woman?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Okay, so here we go with the bashing because I could have sworn. Hold on. No, listen. I could have sworn that I specifically for the most of the night, I've been talking to the men and telling them that they got to have more discipline with they private. They can't be out trying to just screw anybody, industry girls, IG models, and things of this nature, because this is the kind of stuff that comes with it. It happens.
Yeah.
So I don't know how y'all always be feeling like I put all the blame or I'm bashing women and stuff. I just got, a matter of fact, and I've been going in on Diddy and rappers and all of that other stuff. I said, there's nothing good comes from these jokers. So y'all take the information. Y'all never hear what I'm saying to the men. Y'all only hear what I say to the women. And you know why I think is because the women that came up on here was disrespectful. Why didn't you say nothing about them?
That it spoke for themselves.
Do you think they was good representation of BWs?
No.
Okay, thank you. So it ain't just me. Thank you. Thank you. Moni, have a good night.
Good night, Guru. Good night, everybody.
Lord have mercy, folks. Folks, we still 4 people shy of our badge goal. Y'all have 4 minutes for 4 people to get us to our first half of our badge goal. And we only need one more person to hit the Cash App to keep this stream going. We still got more people want to come up and talk to Guru, but that's up to y'all. If y'all want this stream to continue, go support. Hit the link tree that's in the YouTube. Hit the Cash App that's pinned below, or go to the link tree in my bio over on IG. Let's go. Y'all here because it must be valuable content. I don't know about y'all no more. We didn't have all kind of women that come up. The brother was the only one that made a lot of sense to me. Y'all women be coming up and just saying anything. Oh, I had a friend. Okay, well, I'm about to, I'm going to question your friend. Who is your friend? Shout out to Esperanza. She said, appreciate your content. Thank you so much, sister. Avante and Tasia, thank you both so much for supporting the content. I did get your Cash Apps. Somebody said they want clout. Ninja, talk about Diddy. Ain't that the main topic? I'm about to show you what the main topic is. Get the hell out of my live stream. That's the main topic. The main topic is get the hell out of my live stream. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Don't come up here and tell me how to run and operate my show. I'll run my show how I want to run my show.
Hey, Guru.
Hello, good evening. Do I know you?
Yeah, we talked a few times, but I was really interested in the topic about Diddy because I started doing a deep dive before you went live, and I was like, oh, Guru's live, and then I saw the topic.
What's a deep dive?
Just looking into the background, because on TikTok everyone makes videos about going deeper into the person's history and stuff, especially when something crazy happens.
Oh, you were going deep into his history, his background?
Yeah, because it's easy to fall down.
How old are you?
And stuff, and it came up. I'm 21.
Oh, so yeah, you don't probably know a whole lot about Diddy. You young.
Yeah, I know stuff in passing, but as far as listening to his music and all that stuff, no, not at all. But I feel like there's a deeper conversation.
his music is one thing. The allegations are something totally
it's a
different.
Whole different thing.
So, okay, what did you want to talk to me about regarding this?
I feel like within the music industry, like it's pretty known that there's a lot of dark things that happen. And this case is honestly just something that's really polarizing and captivating of the darker secrets that is hidden that people usually don't know about. As far as like the allegations brought against him, I do feel like there is a lot of weight to them because you don't just get locked up with no bail for no reason. You feel me? Like you have to actually be like the allegations have some weight because if not, he wouldn't be where he is right now.
Okay, they have some weight, but do you think that, I mean, have you looked into what all of the allegations are? What he's been charged with?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what do you have to say about what he's been charged with?
As far as what he's been charged with, I'm not a lawyer, I'm an audio engineer, so I'm also in the industry, but what it's looking like is, yeah, he did what they're saying there that he did. Honestly, I think that
You getting that based off the charges, or what other evidence are you getting that from?
Yeah, the charges and also the Cassie situation.
Well, how do you know this is just not? Well, I'm gonna push back some. How do you know this is just not a woman or women that are scorned?
That's another good thing because nothing is more painful than the scorn of a woman's wrath. Like,
right. So I'm saying, like, how do you know? Maybe he promised them. I've been saying it all night. He promised them certain things to move up in the industry, to get contracts and careers and money and all this stuff, and they never got exactly what they wanted. So now they all decided to come out and try to get him charged and lock him up.
Because he couldn't fulfill his promises. He was making too many promises that he couldn't fulfill. And I feel like that plays a part into it too. Because if someone's like, hey, if you go and do this, I'll do this for you. And then they don't follow through. So I feel like it comes down to that too. Because there's a lot of promiscuity and people are willing to do anything for a little bit of fame.
Somebody said that there's video of him chasing her through a hotel. Yeah, we're not talking. We know that. We know that there's video of him chasing Cassie, right? Hold on, folks. My live stream got taken down, so I got to restart it over here on the IG channel. We know that there's video of him chasing down Cassie. We know that, right? But we're talking about everything else that didn't happen and went on. Not just the Cassie situation. We talking about everything else that he's been accused of. To the people over here on the YouTube channel, I'm still about 50. Now I'm about 50 likes short. I need about 50 more people to hit the like button. Thank you in advance for supporting this content. Thank you in advance for supporting this content. I'm bringing the people back right now from on IG, and then we're gonna keep this stream going. I titled this Diddy arrested from a high value men's perspective, because a lot of the time these topics are talked about, I feel, from more the hood or, hood ninja type of perspective, or, other dudes that are in the industry. We don't have men that are in suits. I've done it all. I've worked in corporate America. I've done a whole lot of stuff, right? I've worked in the legal field. I've done a ton. High volume, high pressure sales. And then where I come from as far as my background and even now my faith, I definitely consider myself a high value man. These things need to be talked about from different perspectives so that y'all can get different perspectives on this thing. I just brought the people back over here on the IG. They'll be coming in just 1 second. Thank y'all. Are we getting a little bit closer? Everybody, just take 1 second real quick and go hit the like button if you're watching over on the YouTube channel. I appreciate you. Thank you in advance. Let's go, folks. What happened is, I don't know. I don't know why it does that over on IG. My streams always get cut off. I couldn't tell you why it does that. I have no idea. But don't worry. We're gonna get her back up here.
Welcome back, Guru. But yeah, we got cut off because the live ended. But yeah, I feel like you're right when it comes to like women obviously having like ill intentions with some of the things that are coming out and being said. And I'm not one that personally likes blaming victims, but when it comes down to it, if you're invited to a party and you know sinister things are going on, you have to be prepared to be faced with that, especially when there's
now let me ask you this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's be honest and be real, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would not just you, I'm asking you personally, but I'm also asking you from the perspective of young girls or just women in general. I don't want to talk about older women, but younger women. If they knew they were going to a famous rapper's party, right? Like after hours or whatever, or getting invited to, is it not assumed that there's going to be narcotics and sex activity, debauchery, or all that type of stuff? Orgy. Is it not assumed that that's what's going to happen?
Of course it is. And you'll be really naive to think that that's not happening.
So you're telling me that when they get invited and go, they already know that this stuff is going to go on.
You have to, like,
and that's why I said it makes me think that part of this is from W's who are just upset, angry, failed promises. I didn't become his baby mama. He promised me a relationship. He promised me I was going to be the next whoever rapper, female rapper or female R&B singer. And that never, nothing ever came about that. So therefore, I'm going and I'm going to report all of this stuff because this stuff been going on for all these years. And it took the Cassie incident for this to now gain steam.
Exactly. I feel like there's more to the story with the Cassie incident too, because it went unnoticed and not talked about for a long time until it all came out. I feel like there's more at play than just what's going on, than what the surface level that we're all seeing. I feel like there's probably bigger people involved that are behind the scenes in the industry, and he probably did something to make them mad. So they're like, okay, then, well, this is what's going to happen. We're going to release everything that you did, and you're going to be put away and put on blast. So your reputation is ruined.
People are asking me, what about the male victims? What about the men that were involved? Okay. If you actually go and read what's on the Department of Justice website about this, which I showed on the YouTube, I'll put it back up so you guys can see what's on the actual website about this, right? If you go and actually read this right here is talking mostly about what he was doing to women. And then the men that it mentions, for the most part, is talking about the men that were associates of his, like his security and his staff that were also doing this stuff to women. It doesn't talk too much about no male victims. You don't really see much about male victims. And this is directly from the Department of Justice.
Mm-hmm. And if there are any male victims involved, like, they're not going to really speak out the way women speak out either, because like it's emasculating to be like caught up in the midst of this too. And no one wants to be like, oh, you was at a Diddy party. I know exactly what you're into. They don't want to be outed.
Well, we already know, right? Because there were some things like TD Jakes was being questioned about why was he there? What's really going on? So any man that's been talked about of going to one of these parties has been kind of thrown in the fire that, oh, you into men, you like men, you like to screw men.
Exactly. And especially because a lot of these people, they're failed artists. Like Cassie, there's only one song that came out that people know about, but anyone else that had these promises, these false promises, nothing ever came about them.
You know what? This thank you for saying that. Nothing ever came about none of the other ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is this not a lesson, especially to BWs? It seemed like, especially our women. Hold on a second. Let me get this all out. Okay, it seemed like BWs never learn. Failed promises. You're not going to get that contract, that career, because nobody did. Not only that, on top of that, this is a whole nother topic to talk about. But in this community of Black BWs, right? A lot of times they love to talk about who's on a DL, who's doing this, who's screwing other men. How in the hell are you attending Diddy's parties where you already know there's other men that are doing stuff and screwing other men, or, And Diddy's probably doing it too, but you showing up so you can screw too.
Exactly.
Is it DL at that point? If you're showing up there where you already know, oh, there's other men getting it too, how is it DL?
That was a valid point. Because if it's known in that space, is it really hidden?
Thank you. It's already known in that space. Guru, you talking that talk. Well, thank you for coming up. I appreciate your conversation, sister. Have a good night.
Yeah, thank you. I do want to say one more thing to you.
Yeah, sure thing.
You have inspired me because I've been big and uncomfortable for a long time. And you've inspired me to start losing weight. And so far from June to now, I've lost damn near 40 pounds. Excuse my language. But that's accredited to you and your message that you put out there.
Shout out to the sister.
Okay, you can drop me now.
Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate you. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, folks. Folks, listen, I didn't hit my goal in the first hour. So here we go. Y'all want Guru to keep this stream going? I'm going to put this timer on 5 minutes. I need 4 more people to hit the Cash App during this 5-minute time period. And I need 5 more badges. That's all I need. I need 4 more Cash Apps and 5 more badges. Y'all got 5 minutes on the timer. Keep the stream going tonight. Let's go, folks. Support the content. Y'all say y'all love it. Y'all love what I'm doing. I'm inspiring y'all. Then the only way I can keep going is when y'all support it. Y'all contribute to it. Here you go right here. Shout out to everybody that's already supported. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get some of these other people who ain't done nothing. You sitting there just watching, looking. It don't take much to support the content. It don't take much to buy a cheap badge. Let's go. Let's go, folks. Y'all got the timer on. Let's go. If you want to join this live stream, just hit the plus button at the bottom. You know, a lot of times I don't listen or buy what a lot of the, you know, they love to insult me and say crazy stuff, especially about I'm GAY and all this other stuff. This is why I could care less about what most of them say, because they do stuff like this, right? What we just discussed. They're attending Diddy parties. They're attending Diddy parties or the like, knowing that men are being touched on, felt on, and all types of acts. The botchers acts they're doing it with other men. Hell, messing with dudes that's fresh out of penitentiary a lot of times. These women are not oblivious to what goes on behind the walls in the penitentiary. The DL language is just an excuse. It's like a way out. You know, if anything, if he ever do this or I ever find this, I can just always use that and fall back on DL or UGAY. That's what the women do in the community. They can always use that as a fallback because this is a joke. This is a joke, folks. They use that as a fallback. Let's go, folks. I'm 4 people shy on our badge goal. Y'all got 3 minutes. I'm sorry, y'all got 2 minutes and 48 seconds. And I'm 4 people shy on our Cash App goal. Let's go. And once again, I have a new catch. So you have to hit the one that's in the link tree in the YouTube channel or that's pinned at the bottom of the IG channel. That's the only one I have right now that's active. And I'll get notification right now if you hit it. Let's go. Somebody said these men are not DL. It's right in a woman's face. They just see the glitch, glams, and the money. Yeah, I agree. That's deep. They want the money. They want the fame. They want to be known as, you know, they want to be able to tell that story or whatever, or be able to say that they was in that type of environment or whatever, or hoping that maybe the man would choose them. And these be the same women that will run their mouth and talk about a pick-me. You're going to call out another one for being a pick-me, but you showing up to these type of events hoping that Chris Brown showing up to pay $1,000 for Chris Brown to take a picture with you, hoping that he pick you. What's the real pick me? If you showing up to a Chris Brown concert hoping that he pick you after he take a picture of you, you spread it all on him, you try to take a picture, hug him and rub your crotch up against him or whatever, you trying to be picked. That's the truth. You show up to a Diddy party or whatever, knowing that it's all that money in there. Diddy's rich. You show up to the Usher concerts and all that stuff. You already know you trying to get picked. Guru, you talking that talk, brother. You speaking the truth tonight. All right, folks, I only need 3 more badge supporters. Let's go. And I still need, now we're only down to 2 more Cash App supporters. Let's go. Support the content. As soon as this timer goes off, I'm going to drop this. Why did you request up if you didn't want to have the conversation with me? I'm about to block you because I noticed you be stalking me and you be running your mouth in my comment section. I know exactly who you are. You be stalking me and running your mouth in my comment section and thinking I'm not going to find you. Listen, I'll be seeing your little comments. Whatever the hell your name is, Too Vain. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly who you are coming in here saying that crazy stuff. Shout out to Quiet Faith for the super chat, said W's are not better than the man you see her with. If she hasn't preserved her innocence, prosecuting the man won't restore it. That's deep. If she hasn't preserved her innocence, prosecuting the man, said persecuting or prosecuting man won't restore it. That's facts. Persecuting or prosecuting the man is not going to bring back her innocence. It's not going to bring back her V card. You'll never get that back. Listen, don't play in my box.
That was an accident. Hi, Guru.
Okay. Good evening. What do you want? What do you want to discuss?
I just saw that you were on, so I have not been privy to any of the conversation.
Okay, well, you already know it's the Diddy situation, so.
Okay.
Well, if you just saw that I was on, why did you request to come up? Didn't I already talk to you before?
A few times.
No, I talked to you one time.
Twice.
No, that video that I talked to you was one time. I don't remember talking to you no other time.
First time. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You hung up on me.
Where's the proof? I hung up on you?
Yes. You deaded on me.
Where's the proof?
That's weird. Don't lie. But anywho.
Okay, you don't have no proof.
Question.
Okay, what do you have to say?
Yeah, no, my question is this. So, I'm just asking, can you show us proof of the non-BWs that are your fans? Because all I'm seeing is Black men, Black women, but I don't see any of these other people that you speak, that you are your preference. Where are they? You speak so highly of them, or you talk about anti-Black women and Black men, but where are your women that you are?
Okay, if you're watching the stream right now and you're not a BW, if you're a woman and you're not a BW, put a number one. Put a number 1 in the chat. Put just the number 1 in the chat. If you're watching me right now and you're not a BW, put a number 1 in the chat. Okay, I'll request up and I'll add you with her. No problem.
Yeah, no.
Put a number 1. Put the number 1 so you can be clearly recognized. If you're not a BW, okay, why don't you take a look? Let's see if non-BWs watch me. Over on the YouTube channel.
No, I am.
I already got a few over on the YouTube channel. So look, are you counting them?
I've seen 5, but I can't really necessarily.
Okay, are you counting them?
I can't fact check it though, because anybody could say anything. And a lot of what I've noticed is it's just been a lot of men that are like obsessed with you, which is beautiful. But I haven't seen any like other race that it's like, hey. So like right now, it looks like the people that are commenting are like not Black women, but they might be foreign or not foreign.
How do you know what they are?
How do you know what they are?
So you think they're all lying about the fact? Why would a woman lie that she's not a BW?
Because I'm looking at their little bubbles that are going up and down, sir. And if you fact check it, like honestly, like what I've looked, and there's no other races that are actually endorsing your rhetoric.
Oh, really?
No, really. You know that's true.
Okay.
It's really just a lot of Black men and then like angry Black women that want to like put you down. And I've never tried to put you down. This is our third time speaking. My question is,
the true question is, why do you keep coming back? Because I already told you I wasn't interested.
Ew, girl, can we stop that?
No, that's the real question. Why do you keep coming back and watching me and all obsessed with my content,
you know what,
commenting on every one of my videos? Why do you keep doing that if you know that I'm not interested?
Because I do find you entertaining. Absolutely. I do. I think that you are hilarious. I think that you get the crowd going. I think that you are something that people are talking about. And I am somebody that is on social media, and I'm with those that are in the know. And I think you are somebody that is going to elevate. And I think that it's entertaining to watch you grow. So
have a good night. All right, folks, Guru's leaving. We didn't hit our Cash App goal. And I'm not talking to nobody else like that. This is what I do when we don't hit our goal. This is amazing to me. You would think that for a stream like this regarding Diddy, that these people want to talk and we would hit the goal, but we didn't. We didn't hit our goal. That's okay. Thank you to everybody that joined the stream tonight and appreciated this content. I couldn't handle your girl. Okay. That's fine. Couldn't handle your girls. Okay, whatever. So what? That's not change. That's not doing nothing for me. It don't make me feel no kind of way that you say I couldn't handle your girl. It's fine with me. You can have your girl. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you to the people that actually supported the content. The show's not gonna go on because we didn't get the financial support. So I'm ending it right now. But I'm thanking everybody that already came in here. Let me get you up out of here because I don't like nobody writing the peace sign with your two little black hands. So go ahead and get up out of my stream. Y'all are goofy. Hey, baby, I'm not your baby. First of all, and you a man. I already told you about that GAY stuff. Get the hell up out of here. You blocked now. I already told you that y'all were not going to come up here. If you a man, I don't talk to men like that. You gone now. You blocked. What about us that donated? You donated? What did you donate under? What name did you send me a Cash App under? Tell me what name you sent one under tonight. Because I don't believe all y'all say that we donated. And then when I go and check, you ain't sent nothing. I start my streams every night around the same time, 10:30 Eastern time, 10:30 Eastern time. It's going to be 10:30 Eastern time. If you missed any of this stream, go back over on, what do I need to stay on? 4 more Cash App supporters, which is what I asked for. If you missed any of this stream, man, get the hell out of my stream. You just goofy. If you miss any of this stream, do me a favor and go and watch it. Watch the replay on the YouTube channel. Watch the replay on the YouTube channel. Hit the live tab on the YouTube channel. You can watch the replay. Have a good night, folks. I'm done. I'm tired of talking to these no good jokers anyway. Tired of talking to no good jokers. Why are y'all asking me how much do I need and why not just go ahead and send the money? If you want to support my content, just go ahead and send it. Why are y'all asking me so many times, how much do you need? How much do you need? Just send it. Once you sent enough, then I would say, oh, we good. Ooh, I can't get through Cash App. You have to send it to, click on the link tree in the bio, Linda. Y'all sending it to the old one. Moderator, somebody remove Rove from my YouTube channel, please. Somebody remove Rove from the YouTube channel. Get that person the hell up out of here forever. Remove all of their comments. Thank y'all in advance. All right, folks, until next time. I enjoyed the stream tonight. Until next time, salute to everybody that watched, supported, donated. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night.